Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling. What if I told you the most talked about love story of the year didn't come from a drama script, but from a real-life moment on stage? When Yang took Dilraba's hand at the Weibo Night 2025 and whispered something that made her blush, the internet didn't just react. It exploded. From Seoul to Sydney, from Paris to Manila, everyone's asking the same question. Are they just acting? Or is this the real deal? The evening air in Beijing shimmered with anticipation as the brightest stars of Chinese entertainment gathered for the Weibo Night 2025. But amid all the glamour, flashing cameras, and red carpet elegance, one moment rose above the rest. Not just because of who was involved, but because of what it represented. When Yang and Dilraba Dilmurat were announced as the winners of the coveted Best Couple of the Year award, the applause that followed felt different. It wasn't just loud, it was emotional. Almost like a collective exhale from millions who had silently rooted for them all along. Their names being called wasn't entirely unexpected. After all, the chemistry they've shared on screen is undeniable. But the way they stood together in that moment, calm yet connected, transformed a public recognition into something deeply personal. Yang, composed and poised, reached for Dilraba's hand with a quiet confidence, not as a performance, but as a gesture that said more than words ever could. She responded with a soft smile that lit up not only the stage but also the hearts of fans watching around the world. What made this award so impactful was that it didn't simply reward acting talent or on-screen romance. It acknowledged a connection that felt real, and perhaps even rare, in an industry often dominated by image. Their shared history, built through years of collaborations, interviews, joint appearances, and subtle moments of support, had already planted the idea in fans' minds that something more profound might be unfolding behind the scenes. And this moment at Weibo Night seemed to bring that quiet hope into the light. Observers weren't just witnessing two stars holding a trophy. They were witnessing a story that had grown over time, organic, warm, and filled with nuance. The silence between them spoke volumes. The glance they exchanged was layered with trust, familiarity, and maybe even gratitude. It was a reminder that amidst the carefully curated glamour of showbiz, there are still moments that catch us off guard and make us feel something honest. That night, the award didn't just belong to Yang and Dilraba. It belonged to everyone who still believes in slow-burn connections, in the magic of timing, and in love stories that are written quietly, moment by moment, until suddenly, they're undeniable. The moment Yang and Dilraba Dilmurat accepted their award may have lasted only a few minutes on stage, but its impact echoed across continents almost instantly. It wasn't just another awards ceremony clip. It became a global moment of connection, reminding people that sometimes, genuine emotion can transcend language, culture, and distance. Within hours, the footage of Yang gently reaching for Dilraba's hand, whispering softly to her, and the unmistakable warmth in her eyes began flooding social media platforms. But this wasn't merely about celebrity gossip or fan speculation. The way the world responded revealed something deeper, a collective longing for something real in an increasingly curated world. On Weibo, the hashtag referencing their win climbed to the top of the trending list within minutes. Not long after, TikTok users began recreating the moment with heartfelt captions, slow-motion edits, and background music that highlighted every glance and gesture. Instagram feeds were filled with screen grabs and fan-made collages, while Twitter lit up in multiple languages, from Korean and Japanese, to French, Indonesian, Spanish, and English, each community reacting not only with excitement, but with a sense of personal investment. From Seoul to San Francisco, from Jakarta to Johannesburg, fans were not simply observers, they were participants in a shared emotional experience. In the Philippines, fan clubs held live reaction events on YouTube, laughing, crying, and reminiscing about the first time they saw the couple on screen. In Thailand, trending hashtags weren't just about the award. They focused on the phrase "true love still exists," sparked by the pair's authentic interaction. In Japan, popular forums discussed not only the aesthetic harmony of the duo, but the integrity they seemed to embody as individuals. What stood out was that people weren't just praising their beauty or stardom, they were responding to the energy between them. Something subtle, unscripted, and deeply human. That kind of emotional truth is rare in the digital age, where most relationships, especially those under the spotlight, are carefully managed and filtered. But this moment felt unfiltered. The way Dilraba's expression softened, the way Yang looked at her not with theatrics, but with stillness and presence, it resonated on a frequency that didn't need translation. Even major Western media outlets began picking up on the story. Entertainment blogs in the UK, US, and Australia praised the raw charm of the duo's presence. In Canada and France, lifestyle magazines described them as a new model for romance in modern celebrity culture. Analysts in the entertainment industry noted how rare it is for an Asian award moment to go globally viral on such an emotional scale, especially without a scandal, controversy, or marketing campaign behind it. It wasn't hype, it was human, and perhaps that's why it struck a chord with so many people. In a fragmented, fast-paced world, this moment gave people something they didn't expect. A reason to pause, smile, and believe, even just for a moment, that love in its quietest form is still worth watching. As the applause faded and the stage lights dimmed, a new kind of energy quietly began to rise. It was no longer about the award itself, but what might lie beneath the surface. In a brief backstage interview following their win, Dilraba was asked a simple question. Would there be any big announcements soon? Her response, a playful smile followed by the words, "Maybe the next happy news is coming soon," seemed lighthearted, but it carried the weight of something unsaid. The tone, the glance exchanged between them, the carefully chosen words. It was enough to ignite a wave of speculation that has yet to settle. Fans, already deeply invested in their journey, began to wonder, was she hinting at a new project? A public confirmation? Or something even more personal? The questions grew, not out of desperation for gossip, but from a place of hope. Hope that what the world has witnessed, year after year, drama after drama, interview after interview, isn't just marketing magic, but a story slowly unfolding in real life. Rumors spread that the two had been spotted together in Paris earlier this year, not as co-stars, but simply as two people walking side by side. Others spoke of how Yang had turned down several international engagements this season, possibly to stay close to home. Nothing was confirmed, yet the silence between the lines felt loud. In the end, it may not matter what's officially said. The real story might not be in press releases or interviews, but in the quiet way they look at one another when no one's supposed to notice. The kind of love that doesn't announce itself, but is always there, steadily growing, patiently waiting, and impossible to ignore. While Yang appeared in a tailored black suit, calm, confident, effortlessly elegant, Dilraba stunned in a pastel gown, giving her the appearance of a fairy tale heroine. But what stole hearts wasn't the glamour. It was the way Yang gently helped adjust the back of her dress backstage, unaware the cameras were rolling. That simple act, respectful, thoughtful, unspoken, spread across social media like wildfire. A small gesture, but packed with meaning. This is what fans resonate with. Not showy displays but small, sincere signs of affection. In a world saturated with scandals and showbiz breakups, the story of Yang and Dilraba feels like a breath of fresh air. It's not about perfection. It's about two people who respect each other, who laugh together, and who quietly support one another even when the cameras are off. Their relationship, whether confirmed or not, represents something we all long for. A love that's calm, consistent, real. Whether you're 18 or 75, watching from Seoul, Sydney, Singapore, or San Francisco, it's hard not to be moved. Will they finally go public? Will there be a wedding announcement? Or another blockbuster drama together? Some insiders hint that a major brand campaign featuring both stars is launching this summer. One that celebrates real love. Whatever comes next, one thing is certain. The world will be watching. Not just for drama, but for the hope these two bring into our hearts. If this story touched you the way it touched millions around the globe, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss an update from this channel. We bring you the stories that matter. Not just the headlines but the heart behind them. Thank you for watching. Keep believing in real love, and we'll see you in the next video. Red Heart.
you.